So hi everyone, in this video I am going to explain about the advantages and disadvantages of the prototype design pattern. This pattern is handy when our new object is only slightly different from our existing one. In some cases, instances may have only a few combination of state in a class. Okay, so instead of creating a new instances, we may create the instances with the appropriate state beforehand and then clone them whenever we want. Okay, so it's very handy when you are doing a state management. Basically, that is one scenario because usually a state will keep on changing and the actual changes start from the initial base state, you can call. Okay, so very minimal changes will keep on happening. So in such cases I think this pattern is very handy. So you will get the initial state and then some properties will change, you clone it, you set that new properties, okay, and keep on changing the states from one state to another by cloning that object. Okay, so that is one advantage. Sometimes we might encounter subclasses that differ only in their state. Okay, we can eliminate those subclasses by creating prototypes with the initial state and then cloning them. Okay, so we can basically avoid the subclasses also. So we can have one base copy or one prototype instance, and then we keep on cloning them and setting whatever required values for them. Okay, prototype pattern, just like every other design pattern, should be used only when it is appropriate. Yes, we should always understand this. Whenever there is a appropriate scenario, then only we should make use of prototype pattern. Since we are cloning the objects, the process would get complex when there are many classes. Yeah, thereby resulting in a mess. Additionally, it's difficult to clone classes that have circular references. Okay, we should remember this. Okay, it's always difficult to handle this particular cases where we have circular references. Okay, the same class pointing to the one class pointing to the same class object references within it. Okay, so these things needs to be handled properly so that we won't end up in any kind of issues. Okay, so that's all about the advantages and disadvantages associated with prototype design pattern. Thank you for listening.